Who is Chu Ming? Come out.
Who is looking for me?
So you are Chu Ming. It is good that you are here today. I have come today to call off our engagement. Me too.
Break off the engagement. What is breaking off an engagement?
I remember now. Back when my master sealed the demon emperor, he was gravely wounded and saved by 4 farmers to repay their kindness. My master forged 4 bronze divine swords and gifted them to them. These 4 swords concentrate luck, helping people reach great heights. In business, wealth would pour in. In martial arts, one would advance with unstoppable force. Even those who made enemies of them would meet their own destruction.
What does that have to do with me?
Master had long ago calculated the one bound by fate to the descendant of the bronze sword. So he arranged this betrothal. To them, this was a heavenly blessing, enabling them to take a step forward, achieve the status of a millennium-old clan, and incidentally resolve. It would also resolve your marriage.
Isn't it better to be single? Marriage. Forget marriage.
What bronze swords? Stop spouting such nonsense. That feudal superstition. Any success our families have achieved today is entirely due to our own efforts. What does that have to do with you? Exactly. I am now ranked among the top 10 grandmasters on the immortal ranking. A rustic peasant like you is unworthy of marrying me. I carry the Lamling bloodline. I may have once fallen on hard times, but now that I have returned to my roots, my status is noble. How could a commoner like you ever hope to climb this high? Today, the 3 of us have come to cancel this engagement.
Don't say I didn't warn you. This marriage contract is also a binding agreement. Once torn, the backlash of karma is no trivial matter.
I despise. What karmic backlash? Who are you trying to scare? Exactly. You had better cancel this engagement honestly, or I will make you regret it. Why so silent? I know you cannot accept this, but this is reality. Between you and us, there is a chasm as wide as the clouds and the mud. Do not attempt to climb any higher.
I'm climbing.
Isn't that the case? I, Shen Reshuang, demand only this. The only one who can be my husband is a martial artist stronger than I am. Not some useless weakling.
The
Who can't even
film was
trust a chicken.
translated and
Then in your
narrated
eyes.
by M Media.
What defines a true powerhouse?
One sword that can hold back 1,000,000 soldiers? The top of the heavenly rankings? The Imperial Dragon State Preceptor? What are you laughing at?
I'm laughing at how stupid as a pig you are. Unable to recognize a true dragon.
Insolent. You're a true dragon. Ridiculous. We came here today to break off our engagement, not to listen to your bragging. He is doing this merely to try and keep us. Chu Ming, I advise you to just give up on this pipe dream. I have already betrothed myself to the heir of the Zhengluo mansion, and will soon be his official wife. I have no interest in being some village woman. Indeed, marriage is a matter that must be matched in status. You and I are not from the same world. Breaking this engagement is for your own good. Today I Su Shahan. Today I Shen Reshuang. Today I Zhao Lianer. Break our engagement with you, Chu Ming. Break our engagement with you, Chu Ming.
The Su, Shen, and Zhao families are truly declining. Martial uncle, shall I teach them a lesson?
No need, I'm not the one losing out. Just watch the show. Right? Weren't there 4 bronze swords? Why did only 3 people come?
The only one left is the Qin family. They've fallen on hard times these years, and are about to become a third-rate clan.
Go dig up some garlic. If you wait any longer, you'll be in the grave.
Thank you, martial uncle. Delicious.
Get lost once you've finished eating. And don't disturb my dream date with a beauty.
Martial uncle, in 7 days, it will be your 30th birthday. Before Master ascended, left this letter for you. Don't forget to read it.
Where did it go, right? Old donkey, where did I put that letter?
Here. Junior Marshall brother, when you read this letter, I'll likely be at death's door.
What?
You accidentally had the Shenong Cauldron recognize you as its master in your youth, while it made your cultivation advance by leaps and bounds, leaving you invincible under the heavens. The artifact is incomplete. If you cannot consummate the marriage before 30, with someone possessing the cauldron's tripod-leg fortune, your entire cultivation will vanish like bubbles.
What?
But don't worry. I've arranged for marriages for you. As long as you marry any one of them, you can resolve this hidden danger. Remember, it must be consummated before 30. Otherwise you will be reduced to a mortal.
You old man. You've tricked me. They shouldn't have gone far.
Chin-yuru, the eldest miss of the Chin family.
Still trying to run? As expected of the eldest daughter of the Kin family, even after being hit with my love-struck tinder, you can still run this far. It's a pity, but you could scream until your throat gives out, and no one would come to save you. Although young Master Supo specifically asked for you, I'm going to have a taste first. I want a piece too. Let me have a taste first.
They shouldn't have gotten far. What's going on? Why has my cultivation failed? I'm doomed. My cultivation is going to be completely destroyed. I'm becoming immortal.
The film was translated and narrated by M Media.
What are you doing? This is my first time. How did part of my cultivation recover? Is it that much of a coincidence to think I'd run into someone with the fortune of a tripod-legged vessel? Where did she go? So that's how it is. The Chin family. I'm coming right over.
The Chin family.
Disgusting.
Watch your tongue. Our Kin family is in grave danger now. Only young Master Su can save us. It's just asking you to spend one night with him. What is there to be aggrieved about?
Chin Union, the cousin of Chin-yuru.
Yes, there are many people who would beg for this, but still can't get it.
Then you go do it.
Kin-yuru, do you want to be the death of us all?
Yuru, stop upsetting your grandmother. Our family's long-lost heirloom is about to appear at the Immortal Fate Assembly. Only young Master Su can help us get the invitation. Are you just going to sit there and watch as we slide toward decline and bankruptcy?
I am betrothed. And I will never serve another man.
Could it be that you are still pinning your hopes on marrying that fiancé you've never even met? You are confused.
The ancestral teachings cannot be violated, and it was grandfather's final wish, even if he is a beggar or a cripple. I will marry no one else. I am now tainted. If he finds me unworthy, I will simply remain unmarried for life. Wouldn't that be better?
Playing with another man's wife Isn't that even more thrilling?
Take one more step forward. And you can say goodbye to that hand.
Who do you think you are? To speak to me like that? Get out.
Who are you two? Tell me to get out.
You dare hit me? Do you know who I am?
Who you are is none of my business.
I am of the Su family.
The film was
And my sister is to be
translated
married
and
into the Django
narrated
mansion.
by M.
You dare
Media.
strike me? Just who do you think you are?
Who I am is none of your business. Excuse me, everyone. I am Chu Ming. I have come here today to marry the young lady of the Qin family.
What did you say?
He is actually my fiancé.
Even if you are Qin Yuru's fiance, you dare strike young Master Su? You're a dead man.
What, you want a beating too?
Young Master Su, are you alright?
Move. Fine. You've got guts. You can family law, just you wait. Do you think that without me, you'll be able to get into the Immortal Fate Assembly today? Not only that, but I will also buy your Qin family heirloom and melt it down into a chamber pot.
Young Master Su. Don't go, young Master Su. Kinyaru, are you going to force us all to our deaths before you're satisfied? If our family heirloom is melted into a chamber pot, how will I have the face to face our ancestors?
Don't worry. With me here, even if the gods themselves came, they wouldn't be able to take your Qin family heirloom.
You're spouting nonsense. What right do you have to speak here? Get out of here.
You're just full of hot air. You aren't fit to be the Qin family son-in-law.
I think he's just after our Qin family's money. Qin Yuru, I advise you to go warm young Master Su's bed obediently. Otherwise, when our family Qin goes bankrupt, you will be the sinner.
I won't do it. Because I am already his woman.
What?
What? The dignified eldest lady of the Qin family is actually sleeping with a beggar? You have brought total disgrace to the Qin family.
Qin Yuru, I think you're truly starving to be able to stomach even a beggar.
Such a wayward, indecent child.
She is my woman now. Aside from me, no one is allowed to touch a single hair on her head.
You've rebelled, you shameless scoundrel.
Stop arguing. Regarding my business with Chu Ming, I will handle it myself. Right now, we should think about the auction. The heirloom is the core of our Qin family's Feng Shui Dragon Vein. Its loss alone has already brought the Qin family to the brink of bankruptcy. If it's ruined by Su Po, then my Qin family will truly be doomed forever.
Rest assured, with me here.
Talk about a toad yawning. You've got a massive ego. Do you know what kind of existence the Immortal Fate Assembly is?
The Immortal Fate Assembly is a grand event held by the Immortal Fate Pavilion. Its founder is the Daxia's first princess, Zhang Chuxui. Only the most top-tier nobility can participate in these transactions.
Even with a net worth in the trillions, without status and position, you can't even get an invitation to the Immortal Fate Assembly, let alone a beggar.
You should have said so earlier. I know John Chuxu well. Hey, Chuxu. I want to go to this thing in Zhongchen called the Immortal Fate Assembly. Just use my name.
Brother Chu Ming, you want to go to the Immortal Fate Assembly? Of course, no problem. I'll have them add Brother Chu Ming to the guest list.
Done.
You think we'll believe you, just because you made a phone call and said a few words? We aren't that gullible.
Yuru. I'm not trying to be harsh, but there are too many people in this world like him. With no real ability, just good at sweet-talking girls. Don't let him fool you.
Is what you said true?
You'll see, when we get there.
Why are you leaving? No invitation. You'll just get kicked out if you go.
Young people should know when to quit. Don't wait until you've hit a brick wall to turn back. Honestly. Please present your invitation.
My name is Chu Ming.
Mr. Chu, please, come right in.
So what he said was true.
How is that possible? Wait,
Please present your invitation.
that person who just went in is my granddaughter and her husband.
That's right. That's right.
Why don't you just let Grandma in?
Let the old one in. And kick the other two out.
You two, please do not disrupt the order of the assembly, or face the consequences.
We'll just wait here and see how long they can act so smug.
The film was translated and narrated by M Media.
I heard that members of the Immortal Fate Pavilion are all top-tier beauties with incredible skills. They certainly live up to their reputation.
Such beauties. If I could just get close to one, I'd be willing to live in a villa and drive a luxury car.
Everyone,
Chen Yafei, an appraisal expert of the Ministry of Rights of Daxia.
this year's Immortal Fate Assembly will be hosted by me. Feel free to trade as you wish. Or hand your treasures to me for appraisal. The Immortal Fate Pavilion will guarantee the fairest assessment.
Over there,
That's my family's heirloom.
Stop right there. I'm telling you, you lot, have some real nerve to come barging into the Immortal Fate Assembly. Do you have any idea that if you're discovered, your heads wouldn't be enough for them to cut off anyway?
Stop trying to scare us with your alarmist talk. We walked in here fair and square.
Fair and square? Who doesn't know that the Kin family is barely hanging on by a thread? If you could really get an invitation, would you still be begging me? You say you walked in fair and square? Fine, show me your invitation then.
Who says you can't get in without an invitation?
This is the first time I've ever heard that one could get in without one. Everyone, did you hear that? There are people here who can get in without an invitation. How is that possible? I spent 5 million just to buy this invitation.
Exactly. This is the Immortal Fate Assembly. Not just any Tom, Dick, or Harry can get in.
We don't have an invitation. But Chu Ming gave his name. And the guards let us right in. We definitely didn't break any rules.
So you bribed the guards? You lot really do have a lot of nerve.
good for you, Chu Ming. So you just bribed the gods. I thought you had some heaven-defying skills. That allowed you to get in without an invitation.
We got in, so we're in. What's it to you? Are you looking for a beating with all that chatter?
What? You dare try to start something? Do you really think this is your kin family home? Let me ask you this. Do you even know who the host of the Immortal Fate Assembly is? The person behind the Immortal Fate Assembly is the Princess of the Daxia. If you dare to cause trouble here, how many lives do you think you have to lose?
Young Master Su, this has nothing to do with us. This was all Chu Ming's own idea. Yuru, let's go.
Grandmother, we worked so hard to get in here. We cannot leave empty-handed.
That's still better than losing our lives here. Go.
Stop right there. Everyone, tell me. For someone who breaks into the Immortal Fate Assembly, what should the consequences be? Throw them out. Throwing them out is letting them off too easy. We should break both their legs. Did you hear that, Kinyuru? You're still a bit too naive to go up against my Su family.
Chu Ming, what should we do now?
Is this good enough now?
It actually is an invitation to the Immortal Fate Assembly.
Move aside.
Kid, don't get too arrogant. Do you even know what the Immortal Fate Assembly requires? It's a barter system. I'll be waiting to see your kin family lose all face.
This invitation is
Just a small trick.
The bronze sword is our family heirloom.
Old madam, I came across this treasure by pure chance. Are you planning to trade it here?
Such rich spiritual energy. So that's how it is. Senior brother wants me to collect the bronze swords. To overcome my tribulation.
How much? We'll buy it.
Buy it? Old madam,
The film was
even if you had
translated
billions upon
and
billions,
narrated by M Media.
that's just a string of numbers. I must ask, since you've come to our Immortal Fate Assembly, do you not know the rules? To trade here, you must produce something worthy of being called a treasure. A bunch of hicks trying to buy things with money at the Immortal Fate Assembly. That's quite interesting. Hey, buddy. I'm taking it. You can take it, certainly. But, young master, I wonder what treasure you have to trade with me? If I'm not mistaken, this is the legendary 10,000-year black pearl that can extend life by 10 years. Now that is a real treasure.
It really is a 10,000-year black pearl, as expected of young Master Su. To make a move and immediately reveal such an extraordinary treasure.
The Su family has hooked up with the Zhengguo mansion. The treasures in the Zhengguo mansion are endless. It's perfectly normal for them to leave a few for him.
what should we do now?
Treasure. We don't have any treasures left in the Kin family. Chu Ming, didn't you say you would definitely help our Kin family retrieve our treasures? Say something.
Where would a brat like you get a treasure so precious that it's worth more than my black pearl? I think I told you before. I'm going to melt it down and use it as a chamber pot.
Supo, don't push your luck too far.
I'm pushing it. What are you going to do about it? Why don't you try pushing back? Young Master Su, are you really sure you want to trade your black pearl for this treasure of mine? But I'll say this first. Once we make this trade, there's no backing out. I know what I'm doing. Alright, then it's a deal.
Wait.
You little brat. How dare you stop my trade?
What's a black pearl worth anyway? I have a treasure far superior to your black pearl.
He's refusing to see reason until he's staring death in the face. Me? Bastard, are you seriously kidding me? King Yuru, I want to know. You'd really rely on someone who treasures a chicken feather to save your kin family. The kin family really has hit rock bottom. Calling a chicken feather a treasure? They've lost their minds.
You're telling me? It's an utter embarrassment.
Kenyaru, right now, this instant. Cut ties with this loser. You've dragged the Kin family name through the mud.
Grandma, I believe in Chu Ming. He must have some deeper intention for bringing that feather.
Have you lost your mind? What deeper intention could a chicken feather possibly have?
Yuru, at least you have an eye for quality. Unlike some people here who are completely blind.
Kid, no matter how much you try to talk your way out of this, a chicken feather is just a chicken feather. You want to compare that to my black pearl? Go back to your hometown and raise chickens. And King Yuru, I'm going to tell you one last time. My patience is running thin. I'm giving you one final chance. Crawl to my room like a dog. And serve me well. And perhaps I might give you my black pearl. Otherwise, I'll really melt it down to use as a chamber pot.
It's over.
How about that? Does that feel good?
What's going on?
Sister, save me. This is bad. This is bad.
Young Master Su? Young Master Su, are you feeling better?
Much better.
Young Master Su is truly no ordinary man. That didn't even turn you into a eunuch. It seems I underestimated you.
Don't get cocky, kid. My sister will be here any second. When
The
she
film was
arrives, not even the gods
translated
themselves
and narrated
will
by
be able
M
to save you.
Media.
Fine. I'll wait right here for her.
Chuming. Let's just leave quickly.
You want to run now? It's too late under the authority of the Zhengguo mansion. There is nowhere on earth you can hide.
Young Master Su, using your status to bully others at the Immortal Fate Assembly is hardly appropriate, don't you think?
Can't you see the situation? Miss, I'm the one who's being victimized here.
I have already gathered the facts. You were the one who spoke insolently first, and Mr. Chu only struck back afterward. If you insist on causing more trouble, I will have no choice but to have you escorted out. Your Highness?
Brother-in-law. You're finally here, brother-in-law. My brother-in-law is here. Let's see who dares to touch me now.
I am here.
Ling Enshin, the heir of the Duke of Zhengguo's residence.
I'd like to see who dares to touch them in the slightest.
Just because my sister broke off their engagement. He is targeting both of us at every turn. And now he's teamed up with this vile woman to try and drive us out of the Immortal Fate Assembly. Brother-in-law, they didn't even put you in their eyes.
Kneel, kowtow, and apologize. Then crawl on the ground like a dog. You are not to stand until I say so.
The film was translated
Unless you all have a death
and
wish.
narrated by M Media.
A Grandmaster. And there are 3 of them.
This is the Your Highness of the Zhengguo mansion. Who dares to defy him? If the Qin family doesn't yield, they may well lose their lives.
Your Highness, please calm your anger. If the princess finds out that you are causing trouble here, I fear it will be...
Are you trying to pressure me with the princess?
That is not what I meant.
You are nothing but a dog for the princess. Do you think I wouldn't dare touch you?
Your Highness's fury was boundless. Chu Ming, look at the mess you've made.
Chuming only did this for me. Even if it means death, I have no fear.
You've all gone mad. Your Highness. You saw it. It was those 2. It has nothing to do with this old woman.
Now you realize your mistake. It's too late.
Kinyoru. I have already expelled her from the Qin family, strictly speaking. She is no longer one of us.
Grandmother.
Shut your mouth, considering my advanced age. Please spare me.
Take her away.
Your Highness. Your Highness.
That person who just went up. He looks like the Your Highness.
Grandmother, what happened?
Run, run. Chu Ming and Yuru have enraged the Your Highness. The Your Highness is about to start a massacre.
Go.
Go.
Zhang Chaksu, the first princess of Daxia.
Princess, the Your Highness of the Zhengguo mansion, has brought men to crash the Immortal Fate Assembly.
Brother Chu Ming.
Princess, what should we do now?
Just wait for that brat Ling Enshin to hit a brick wall, that's all. By the way, how do I look today?
Princess, is this really the time to be thinking about your makeup? The Your Highness has brought 4 grandmasters with him. Lady Yefei won't be able to hold them off.
Just 4 Grandmasters? That's not even enough for Brother Chu Ming to fight alone. Go prepare the carriage. I'm going over there now.
Why are you all standing there dazed? Do you want to go to your deaths with them?
Wait. Does Your Highness realize how much effort the princess put into this Immortal Fate Assembly? Are you afraid of the princess's punishment for doing this?
The princess wouldn't concern herself with such trifles for my sake.
Wait. You cannot leave.
Big brother. You've provoked the Your Highness. Please, don't drag me down with you.
Then give me this sword in exchange.
I really give up on you. Fine, take it.
Hold on. I want this sword.
Young master. Since you like the sword, it is my honor. In that case, I will present this sword to Your Highness without asking for anything in return.
Good. You are quite clever. Stay and be my guard from now on.
Thank you, Your Highness.
How could you do this? You clearly agreed to trade with us earlier.
I changed my mind, so what? Besides, any fool knows who this sword belongs to. You have no sense of the situation at all?
Ming, look at yourself. Powerless and insignificant. What do you have to fight us with? Why aren't you kneeling yet? Kowtow 100 times to each of us.
Make me kneel? Do you think you're worthy?
Why wouldn't we be? You're nothing more than a dog, aren't you?
Don't push your luck. We can just give up that sword.
There's no need to beg them. They couldn't do anything to me even if they try. It's just the Genwo mansion. And those for grandmasters, right? Come at me together. My wife and I still have things to do.
What things? Even at a time like this, you're still thinking about that.
Your Highness, this brat has no respect for the Genwo mansion. I suggest we punish him severely.
I'll leave him to you.
Kid, I'm going to show you that a grandmaster cannot be insulted.
The film was translated and narrated by M Media.
Is that the lion's roar? Is this really the lion's roar? This grandmaster is far too fragile. Not even worth a fart.
You brat, you're playing dirty.
Your Highness, he's just a country bumpkin. How could he possibly have such methods?
The kid is holding a single feather. It's the legendary phoenix plume. I've heard this thing is even rarer than a grandmaster.
Now, this is a pleasant surprise.
This loser is truly lucky.
I've changed my mind. If you give me that phoenix plume, I'll let you leave.
Brother-in-law, this isn't over yet.
Are you trying to tell me what to do?
I wouldn't dare.
Are you confused? It's obvious that you couldn't beat me, yet you still want me to hand over the phoenix plume?
Let's make a deal.
Give me that sword. And hand over this woman. And I might consider giving you the phoenix plume.
You dare to threaten His Highness? You are completely out of your mind. Your Highness, don't listen to his nonsense. He's just trying to play you.
I know. Brat, you're called Chu Ming, right? You are truly interesting, but I'm afraid you don't know that in my Zhengguo mansion, we have over 100 grandmasters. And existences even beyond that. Are you sure you want to make an enemy of my Zhengguo mansion?
Still making threats.
I'm not threatening you. I'm just stating the truth. On your own. You cannot stop my Zhengguo mansion?
Who said he was alone? Scoundrel, who are you? How dare you startle me from behind? Mind your own business. You? Brother Chu Ming? So it's another one of Chu Ming's side pieces. Who is this?
My ex-fiancée. We broke off our engagement long ago.
How could there be such a stupid woman? Such immense wealth was served to you on a silver platter, and you didn't even know enough to take it. You're the stupid one. Someone so useless, who only knows how to raise chickens in the mountains and grow garlic. What a loser. Only you and Shinjuru. Those two blind fools could fancy him.
That's right, little girl. Open your eyes and take a good look. Once you've been deceived,
Shut your mouth.
how feisty.
Do you want to die? With His Highness here, who would dare touch me? Careful, or we'll ship you off to Africa. A fine young lady of the Sioux family, yet with such a venomous heart. If the heir's consort is nothing but this kind of trash, then I think this estate is finished. Who do you think you are to judge me? Your Highness, this woman actually dared to insult the Zhengguo mansion. She deserves to die 10,000 times over. I will tear her limb from limb.
Shut your mouth!
Your Highness, why did you strike me? It was clearly this bastard woman.
You wretched woman! Greetings, princess!
Ling Anshen, you are very bold. Your woman actually dared to call me a wretched woman. Do you share that opinion too?
No, princess. You have misunderstood.
Do you really think I would believe you? Clearly when I first arrived, you were still threatening my brother Chu Ming.
Princess, you are quite close with him, aren't you?
My affairs are none of your concern.
I wouldn't dare. It is all the fault of those siblings. It was they who deceived me. I have no grudge against him.
Don't you also want Chu Ming's phoenix plume?
You are spouting nonsense.
Brother-in-law. The matter today is not yet resolved. This country bumpkin. We must find a way to deal with him today.
It's all your fault. If it weren't for you, how could I have provoked the princess's honored guest? Princess,
The film was
Princess, please,
translated
listen to me.
and narrated
I will go
by
back.
M-Media.
I will go back and annul the marriage with this woman. Everything is this woman's own doing, princess.
Get out!
Wait. Before you go, remember to leave the sword behind. This is the treasure I'm giving you in exchange for the sword.
Thank you, young Master Chu.
Brother Chu Ming, it is not convenient to speak here. Let's find a place to talk.
Wait for me here.
Let's go! And a few days ago, Zhao Lianer fell ill with a strange disease and has been comatose ever since. Numerous renowned doctors have no clue what it is, after much thought. I believe you are the only one who can save her.
Why should I save her?
The Emperor is worried about instability at the border, fearing the Zhengguo mansion might seize the opportunity. So I want you to save her.
Very well. Since you have asked. Saving her once is no trouble. However, do not tell her my true identity yet. I want to see for myself what the Zhao family is really made of.
You idiot, you couldn't even handle such a small task. Letting that bronze sword fall back into the hands of the Qin family.
Father, the Zhengguo mansion has countless treasures. Why do you care so much about that one sword?
That sword is different. After years of investigation, I have discovered that these four swords are deeply linked to the national destiny of Daxia. If we want to overthrow Zhang Feng and claim the throne, we must destroy these four swords.
Our attempt to rebel.
Is precisely because you are usually so incompetent. That is why I never told you. I did not expect you to be so foolish this time. As to help Zhang Chuxui slap the Su family in the face. You are going to be the death of me.
Father, I will go apologize to Zhao Han right now, that wretched Zhang Chuxui. Once you ascend the throne, I will make her kneel before me and apologize.
I leave this matter to you. You must get your hands on the four bronze swords. And destroy them all at once.
What about you, father?
I have found traces of the former imperial preceptor. He is Zhang Feng's master. If we can obtain his assistance, this world will be within our grasp.
The one who disappeared. Over a dozen years ago. I have heard he is an immortal.
Indeed, as long as you can secure the support of an immortal, the throne of the Daxia will be yours for the taking. Lianer, is there any imperial physician who hasn't examined her?
Zhao Changkong, the head of the Zhao family.
Prince, all the doctors you found have already seen the eldest young lady. As of now, no one has been able to diagnose what kind of illness this is.
What? With so many famous doctors, not a single one can make a diagnosis? What use are they? Get out.
Uncle Zhao,
Miss Shen,
this is the physician I have found. To treat Leander.
I am the ghost physician. And I possess the 9 ghost soul suppressing needles, which can treat the young lady's difficult condition. What are the chances of success? 30%. 30% is too low.
30% is already quite good. If it were any other physician, they likely wouldn't even dare to try.
We cannot risk it. What if it fails? Then, naturally, she dies. For a complex condition like the young lady's, if you intend to treat it, how could you possibly succeed without taking some risks?
Uncle Zhao, if this drags on any longer, she won't survive. Might as well treat a dead horse as if it were alive.
The film was translated and narrated by M Media.
Stop.
Greetings, princess. And who is this?
He is a physician from the Imperial Academy, whom I specially invited to treat Zhao Lianer.
Those good-for-nothings at the Imperial Academy want to come here and make a fool of themselves too?
And what are you supposed to be? Looking neither human nor ghost. The ghost doctor was once an academician at the Imperial Academy. The entire institution was under his command. I believe he is qualified to say such things.
All right. The kid knows nothing. Do not hinder me from saving lives.
You actually trust such a quack? Unbelievable.
I have practiced medicine for many years, and I have never seen someone so arrogant. You dare call me a quack?
From your needlework alone, I can tell that you haven't even understood what is actually wrong with her. Needling her like that is no different from murder.
Then you tell me, Miss Zhao Lianer, what illness does she have? What medicine should be prescribed? And what needles should be used?
She is not ill at all. She is simply entangled by baleful energy. To break it, one only needs to straighten out the energy within her. Why would she need medicine or acupuncture?
I thought you were some kind of expert. Turns out you're just a charlatan.
Uncle Zhao, I went to such great lengths to bring the ghost doctor here, yet these two keep causing trouble. Are you going to do something or not?
Princess, my daughter's life hangs by a thread. If your friend causes any more trouble, don't blame me for being discourteous. Master Ghost Doctor, please save my daughter quickly. Easy. Once I make a move, even the King of Hell must yield. Lianer is fine now.
See? This is the power of the ghost doctor. What energy! What backlash! Only a fool would believe that.
Trying to be clever. What have you done to my daughter? It's nothing. She is simply detoxifying. It is perfectly normal. Just wait a moment. Are you certain?
If this drags on, she will die.
Nonsense. This is only a temporary phenomenon. She will be fine immediately. I have clearly cured her. Lianer. Lianer has stopped breathing. Lianer. What exactly have you done to my daughter? I don't know. Didn't you say you could cure her? Quack. I will make you pay with your life for my daughter.
All right. Let me handle it. This is giving me a headache.
It is too late to say anything now. She is already dead.
Who says someone who has died cannot be saved?
Have you no conscience? Uncle Zhao has just lost his beloved daughter. You are just rubbing salt into his wounds.
Suit yourself. It's not like she's my daughter anyway.
I beg you, sir, please save my daughter. As long as you can save her, I will do anything you ask of me.
Move aside. Stop getting in my way.
If I cannot cure this illness, What makes you think he can? Besides, she is already dead. This is desecrating a corpse. Shut up.
If I catch you taking advantage of this crisis, I'll cut you down for Uncle Zhao.
And what if I do bring her back to life? Would you kneel before me then?
If you can bring her back, what harm is there in kneeling?
You said it yourself. Watch closely. To cheat deaths and return to life, one naturally requires immense vitality. This elixir is just the thing.
Heaven and earth is one. This person is actually a land immortal who has transcended the Grandmaster realm.
The film was translated and narrated by
Leanner. Leanner, you're not dead. Leanner is not dead. This is impossible. She was clearly dead already.
If it weren't for that needle of yours injecting ghost energy, why would this have been so much trouble?
Impossible. It must be because my 9 ghost soul fixing needle was slow to take effect, letting you take the credit.
Shut up. What he just used was a divine technique of heaven and earth as one, a master at the level of a land immortal. Is not someone you are fit to slander. I was blind to your greatness, and I hope you will forgive me, Senior.
I am no land immortal.
I have sought to break through the Grandmaster realm for many years, and I hope you might offer me some guidance, Senior. I told you he isn't one. Stop pestering him like this.
Exactly.
Leanner.
Father, I felt like I had fallen into an abyss. It was so cold all around, but suddenly a warmth pulled me back. Was it him who saved me?
Thank you, sir, for saving my daughter's life. Whatever you ask, just name it. The Lanling Prince's estate will do anything to repay you.
Go talk to John Chuksu if you need anything.
Perhaps we should find a more convenient place to talk.
Very well.
Thank you for saving my life, sir. Leanner has no way to repay you, but I will keep your kindness in my heart forever.
It was merely a small effort. In the future, stop doing such foolish things. As tearing up marriage contracts, you'll have no trouble living to 80 or 90 if you keep that up.
Tearing up marriage contracts? What does that have to do with anything? I tore mine up too, and I'm perfectly fine.
That's only because you have a deep foundation of internal energy to carry you through it for a while. It's only a matter of time before something happens to you.
I am a martial artist, and I do not believe in such superstitions. I hope you will teach me the way of martial arts, sir. We are busy right now. Let's discuss that another time.
Considering that the Shen and Zhao families have been longtime allies, I will let this matter pass for today. Please, both of you, feel free to go.
Thanks to Chu Ming. Our Qin family is finally flourishing. When are you two getting married?
We haven't discussed that yet.
That won't do, since the rice is already cooked. Is he really trying to avoid taking responsibility?
My brother is dead and you're still so happy? Is it really that funny?
Xu Zhaohan. What are you doing here?
Hand over your Qin family's bronze sword.
Absolutely not. We worked so hard to take it back, we cannot lose it again.
Without this sword, our Qin family will go bankrupt.
I don't care if you live or die. The prince has ordered it. This sword holds a curse. It is what prevents our 4 great families from rising. I must take it away.
I won't let you take the sword.
You won't give it up? Then I'll just take it myself. Such powerful sword energy.
Even a formation passed down by immortals cannot be broken by mere mortals, let alone by the likes of you.
If I can't handle the formation, I can certainly handle you lot. Caesar for me.
Yes.
Yuru.
Grandma,
Yuru.
Want to save her? Bring the sword to trade for her.
What happened?
Su Shahan kidnapped Qing Yuru.
What?
Why would they kidnap Chin Yuru?
Speak.
She wants to seize our family's sword. When she couldn't break the formation, she kidnapped Yuru. She told us to take the sword to the sword-burning assembly to ransom her.
The sword burning assembly? What is that?
I heard the Jengwo Mansion has joined forces with the three great families to publicly announce that they will hold a sword-burning assembly in 3 days.
These idiots. If the sword is destroyed, they'll be the ones to suffer.
Everyone. The little princess, Zhang Chuxui, is arrogant and cruel,
Su Wanchuan, the patriarch of the Su clan.
maliciously targeting our three great families, and causing us heavy losses. She doesn't even treat us like human beings.
Our families are the foundation of the Daxia. Are we really just going to let them push us around? They have no respect for us at all.
For the Daxia to be like this is truly chilling. Why don't we just revolt against it?
Yes.
Yes.
Revolt against it.
Revolt against it. The Qin family plays both sides, throwing their lot in with Zhang Chuxui. Does he still intend to shirk responsibility? Today at the sword burning assembly, we will not only destroy the bronze sword, representing the four great families, but we will also execute the Qin family. From now on, there will only be 3 great families in the Daxia.
Stop.
The film was translated and narrated by M Media.
I'm carrying a sword. I have brought the sword. Let her go. If you dare lay a single finger on her, I will ensure you have no place to be buried.
Who do you think you are? Take a look at where you are. What kind of place this is? The 3 great families and the Jengwo Mansion. Grandmasters and even immortals are gathered here. Land immortals have gathered here. You won't be able to escape even if you grew wings.
What right do you have to negotiate with us? Today, it isn't just you who will die. Everyone in the Qin family will die as well. This is to appease the spirit of my younger brother in heaven. Ming, if you had stayed in your remote mountains, why come out here to court death? Is it because we broke off our engagement? You're just bitter because we called it off, aren't you? You went to such lengths to try and latch onto the Qin family, but now even the Qin family is about to be destroyed.
Face reality. Zhang Chuxui can barely protect herself. In my eyes, you are nothing but trash.
Don't you understand yet? It's not that I'm targeting you. It's that you are digging your own graves. From the moment you tore up the marriage contract, the fate of your Su, Shen, and Zhao families was already sealed.
Nonsense.
How about this? Considering that your 3 families, one saved my senior brother's life, I can offer you a way out. You have 10 minutes. If you are willing to admit your mistakes and apologize, release her, and kowtow to me in apology, I can grant you a chance at survival.
Who do you think you are? To think you're worthy of making us kneel and apologize?
Take a look at the other major families. Which one of them didn't have to go through hundreds of years of accumulation to reach their current glory? My senior brother forged those for bronze swords, condensing their destiny to create the 4 great families. With your amateurish skills, in just a mere 100 years, you haven't even managed to step out of the mountains, and you want to be a top-tier family.
Stop putting on this charade. I'll destroy this broken bronze sword, right now.
Could it be true, the backlash of fate?
Courting one's own destruction.
Stop trying to act mysterious. Your superstitious nonsense is utterly laughable.
He isn't lying. Everything he said is true. Ming even used feng shui techniques to repair my Qin family's Big Dipper heavenly array.
I see. You've been bewitched by that wretch. I'd like to see what kind of reaction you'll have if he dies right in front of you.
A land immortal.
That's right. You think that just because you defeated a few grandmasters, You're something special? Land immortals are the true foundation of our Zhengguo mansion.
Being able to have two land immortals join forces today, your pathetic life is worth it.
Any single land immortal can resist an army of thousands, even if this brat is a land immortal. He cannot fight against such a crowd.
Heartbroken? Beg me.
Keep dreaming. My man won't be defeated so easily.
What a joke. Surrounded by so many experts. Tell me, how is he going to survive? You tell me, what if I strip you bare and throw you in front of him, so that before he dies, he sees your miserable state? How about that?
5, 4,
What are you counting?
3, 2,
Trying to act mysterious.
1.
Zhao Han. Zhao Han. Zhao Han. What happened? What have you done to Zhao Han?
The film
Truly,
was translated
shamelessness runs in
and
the family.
narrated by
Always
Media.
blaming others, never reflecting on your own failings.
So, what happened to them?
For that, you should thank the young lord.
Why is everyone looking at me?
I told you long ago, this sword is the manifestation of the four great families' collective fortune. Its mere loss was enough to nearly wipe out the Qin family, let alone destroying it.
Impossible. It was just a broken sword. It couldn't possibly have such an effect.
Regretting it now. It's too late.
Zhao Han was already sick. What happened today was just a random flare-up. It has nothing to do with any fortune. If you're so capable, go ahead and trigger another backlash then.
You don't think it's over yet, do you?
Bad news, sir. Just now, many members of the Su family suddenly vomited blood and collapsed into a coma. What? The entire Su family is in chaos now? People are taking advantage of the situation to target our assets. In just a few minutes, we've already lost billions. We're actually going bankrupt. Impossible. How could this happen? How could there be such an absurd thing in this world? Could it be that he really knows sorcery?
Don't listen to him, everyone. It must be that he poisoned the Su family in advance. The Immortal Fate Pavilion is perfectly capable of doing something like this.
You are despicable. To take revenge on us. You'd even drag innocent people into this.
The mere Su family isn't worth my effort. 10 minutes remaining. Don't miss your chance.
Zhu Ming. Don't think I don't dare to touch you. Kill him for me. Go, you losers. Why aren't you attacking? Impossible. How is he this strong?
He is clearly so young. Why is he so powerful? So many land immortals are no match for him.
You don't come any closer.
Didn't you want to kill me? Now that I've come over, why are you afraid?
No, that's not it.
Stop. Chiming, if you don't want her to die, hand over the sword immediately.
Well done, don't think that because you defeated a few land experts, you are invincible. We have deployed thousands of troops outside the sword-burning assembly. Even if you have heaven-defying abilities, don't think you can escape easily.
Let her go.
Didn't he say that burning the sword would cause a backlash? Then I shall now burn the Qin family sword. Tell me what will happen. Don't let her go.
Are you alright? I advise you not to do that, or you won't be able to bear the consequences.
Still playing tricks? Your little parlor tricks have long been seen through by me.
Master Feng Shui. Where is the backlash you spoke of? Why hasn't it arrived yet?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Sir, our Sioux family's cargo ships were hit by a tsunami, and orders worth billions have been lost. Marshal, it's bad news. The Shen family's ancestral home was struck by lightning just now. It has been completely reduced to ashes. What?
How could this happen? I clearly burned the Chin family sword.
You don't really think that I would come here without being prepared, do you? That sword no longer belongs to the Chin family. Now, whoever destroys it will be the one to suffer the backlash.
Then why is my Sioux family suffering this disaster?
You don't really think that the backlash only happens once, do you? From this moment on, for the rest of your lives, as long as you Sioux family members are alive, this backlash will never cease.
I'll kill you. Do it.
Prince Landling, what on earth are you trying to do?
You don't think that I'm actually going to rebel with you, do you? I was already a prince before. If I rebelled, I'd still be a prince. Then wouldn't this rebellion be a waste of effort?
Husband, how was my acting just now?
100
The film
points.
was translated
Jolly-Ann, are you traitor?
and narrated by M Media.
Sorry, Rushwong. Even though we are good sisters, I still stand on my husband's side. Are you blind? What could you possibly see in this pathetic chicken raiser? It's you who are blind. The heir to the Duke of Jingwo is nothing but trash in front of my husband.
I advise you all to surrender. In the current Daxia, the people live in peace and contentment. Rebellion has no future.
Chu Ming, is this your only trick?
I gave you a chance, but you didn't grasp it.
Chu Ming, don't push your luck. You are nothing more than a bottom-feeding worm who relies on women. Do you really think you're something special? What nonsense are you spouting? Zhao Lianer, you had better worry about yourself first. Do you really think that by switching sides, you'll be safe and sound? The Duke of Jinwo has already made his move. Your father will soon lose his princely title. By then, you will have nothing left. And I will be the crown princess.
Delusional.
Whether I am delusional or not, you will know soon enough.
Father,
A bunch of losers. You can't even handle such a small matter. I didn't expect you to betray me.
Ling Yan, Duke of Zhengwo.
What exactly did Zhang Feng give you? Nothing. It's just that I feel that rebelling with you has no future. Then you were making a grave mistake. Do you know why? I only came just now.
Father, what exactly have you done?
Do you all know why Zhang Feng has been able to sit securely as the sovereign for so many years?
Father, I know. You said before that the previous imperial preceptor possessed heaven-defying powers and assisted the Zhang family in founding the Daxia and establishing the imperial dynasty.
Correct. It was precisely because the late emperor understood this that he allowed Zhang Feng to become the disciple of the previous imperial preceptor. Otherwise, on what basis could he sit on the throne as sovereign? How am I inferior to him? If someone like you became sovereign, the Daxia would be filled with disaster. They are just a bunch of. They are nothing but commoners. Let them die. Those who seek greatness must not be hindered by trifles. Yet Zhang Feng, he works himself to death for a bunch of ordinary people. It is utterly foolish.
Short-sighted. How could you possibly understand the burden the sovereign carries?
Say what you will. Zhang Feng only managed to ascend the throne because of the previous imperial preceptor. Why should I be any less capable? Wait, have you actually found the previous imperial preceptor? It is rumored that the previous imperial preceptor vanished mysteriously over a decade ago, leaving no trace since. The sovereign has searched for years to no avail. Could it be that the Duke of Zhengwo has found him? Indeed, after years of investigation, I finally discovered the previous imperial preceptor's place of seclusion in the deep mountains.
Father, then did you meet imperial preceptor?
By the time I arrived, he had already ascended and departed. But I did find his junior brother.
The previous imperial preceptor's junior brother? That would make him the sovereign's martial uncle, wouldn't it? He must be an ethereal immortal.
According to my intelligence, his cultivation is even more powerful than that of the previous imperial preceptor. With his help, Zhang Feng will have no choice but to abdicate when the time comes.
Oh no, if the former imperial preceptor's brother assists him, then even if the sovereign intervenes, he will be helpless.
If that day truly comes, I am willing to die with you.
Rest assured. With me here, nothing will go wrong.
What makes you think anyone would help you stage a rebellion, especially against his own martial nephew? Why do you think I chose to hold this sword-burning assembly? These four bronze swords are tied to the destiny of Daxia. Once they are burned, Daxia will surely fall. The ancient demon emperor, sealed away by a mysterious master all those years ago, will also be resurrected. The cause of all this lies with Zhang Feng. He maliciously targeted the three great clans. He cannot escape the blame. You were the ones who did it. Yet you try to shift the blame onto the sovereign.
Who told him to meddle with our clan's businesses for no reason? Ming is just trash we discarded. And you are nothing but beggars picking through garbage. You are the ones who are trash. Ming has many virtues. It is you who are blind.
Everyone, shut your mouths. Burn both of these swords at once.
Very well.
No.
What are you afraid
The
of?
film was translated
Any backlash
and
will be easily
narrated
broken.
by M Media.
Once the immortal arrives,
Zhao Changkong, why are you unaffected? I have no idea. The dragon vein is destroyed. Daxia shall be overturned. Once the immortal manifests, it will be time for Zhang Feng to step down. That remains to be seen. Zhang Feng, why are you here? Did you think such a clumsy trick as luring the tiger away from the mountain could fool me? You've come at the perfect time. It saves me the trouble of searching for you.
Is this the Duke of Zhengguo's signature technique? The candle dragon's extinction?
Father,
Impossible. I clearly poisoned you so thoroughly. How are you still capable of using your full strength? I knew it was you. The poison you used was bottom of the barrel filth. Unfortunately, this minor toxin was neutralized long ago. If you surrender now, out of respect for your service on the frontier, I will spare your life. You and your son will merely be cast into the dungeons. Duke of Zhengguo, watch yourself. Stop putting on such a show. I haven't lost yet. Zhang Feng, I happen to know how to contact your martial uncle. Do you think if the immortal knew what you've done to the Daxia, how you've managed things, he would punish you? Go ahead and call. Stop posturing. I can't wait to see how you weep later.
Hello?
Father, why are you calling that brat?
Did you dial the wrong number?
Right, it must be wrong. I'll try again. Call him quickly.
Give it up. It's useless no matter how many times you call. This is Brother Ming's phone number. The SIM card. I even set it up for him myself. Impossible. How could he possibly be an immortal? Exactly. He's just a filthy chicken farmer. How can he be mentioned in the same breath as an immortal?
Once my father reaches the immortal, you'll all die, one by one.
Are you insane? Why are you making the call right in front of us?
No, this is impossible. You are so young. How could you be the junior brother of the previous imperial preceptor?
Believe it or not.
He is the junior brother of the previous imperial preceptor? That would mean he is.
I remember now.
It was you all along. No! How could he be the sovereign?
The day you came to my door and humiliated my martial uncle. You should have known that a day like this would come.
Thankfully, I came to my senses in time.
Sovereign. Sovereign. We were wrong. Please, Sovereign, spare us. You bunch of traitors. I'm sorry, Duke of Jengwo. Wise men submit to circumstances. You're in the state now. Why should we keep rebelling with you? That's right, we thought you were full of confidence and had some hidden ace up your sleeve. In the end, you're just a clown. How could you expect us to stick with you?
You too. You turn with the wind.
I beg the Sovereign for mercy. Mercy. Years ago, to repay a kindness, my master forged swords and established a pact with you for great clans. I have treated you with care. Out of respect for my master, I never imagined that I had nurtured such ungrateful, money-grubbing wretches.
The bronze sword was forged by the previous Imperial Preceptor? Chu Ming is the Imperial Preceptor's junior brother. And I actually tore up my engagement to him. How could it be him? I told you all before. You lot aren't worth a single hair on Brother Chu Ming's head. In front of him, you are the ones who are beneath notice.
The
No,
film was translated
this is impossible.
and narrated
He's just
by
a low-born country
Media.
bumpkin. How could he be more noble than me? So, what if he is the Sovereign's martial uncle? I have campaigned for years and won countless victories. How could I be inferior to him? A mere chicken farmer?
One is money-grubbing and vain, believing you has the Duke of Jengwo's heirs backing, and has become arrogant and conceited. Just someone who dabbles in amateurish martial arts, getting puffed up by others, and thinking themselves so impressive. I should actually thank the two of you for calling off the engagement. Otherwise, I would have ended up marrying two fools.
You. How dare you speak to us like that?
Aren't you just riding on the coattails of the former Imperial Preceptor's reputation? Throwing your weight around? Stop talking, that is an immortal. Do you want to get both our families killed?
Even if he is the former Imperial Preceptor's Marshal Jr., he is so young. How could he possibly be that powerful? We expected the person the Duke of Jengwo mentioned to be some elderly master. Who would have thought it would be Chu Ming? Isn't he just a cat man who lives off a woman? I could kill you with a single strike of my sword.
Fine. Then come and try.
You two idiots. Mr. Chu Ming's strength is something we have all witnessed. Where do you get the courage to spout such nonsense?
It must have been the Sovereign who struck from the shadows earlier. Otherwise, how could Chu Ming alone possibly have defeated so many earthly immortals? Furthermore, we didn't even see him make a move. Even if he is strong, he couldn't possibly be so fast that we couldn't even see him strike.
I was almost led astray by you too. Even if you are Zhang Feng's martial uncle, so what? You are so young. What kind of skills could you possibly have?
Why don't you come and try?
Do you think my preparations for a rebellion spanning many years only amounted to these few cards? Try this on for size.
What have you done?
How could I not prepare for Zhang Feng's arrival? In fact, I had already laid out the Feng Shui death trap here, just waiting for you to walk right into the net.
Husband, is this trap very powerful?
Don't worry, it's just a minor trick.
Today, all of you are going to die.
Duke of Jengwo, we hate that Chu Ming just as much. We are on your side.
Yes, exactly. Duke of Jengwo. I can help you kill that Chu Ming and tear him to pieces. Then go ahead. Duke of Jengwo, I can't handle him. Rest assured. This Feng Shui death trap was passed down by the ancient demon emperor. Just being able to stand right now is already exhausting their full strength. There is absolutely no room for them to counter.
Really?
Even the former Imperial Preceptor could do nothing against the ancient demon emperor and could only seal him away under the heavens. There is no one who can break this array.
That is truly wonderful. Weren't you very arrogant? Watch how I finish you off. Didn't you say that we would suffer a backlash and be wiped out? Now it seems the one who is going to die is you and your little lover.
You talk far too much.
I'll start by tearing your mouth apart.
Father!
Impossible. How could the Feng Shui death trap be broken?
Didn't you say it was unbreakable?
Could it be that you really are that powerful? Didn't you just say he was so young? And certainly not an immortal?
How could he be this strong?
Calling you self-righteous, really, is no exaggeration at all. I told you all from the very beginning. Don't court death. You just wouldn't listen.
A bunch of clowns who can't face reality. This can't be real. You must be lying to me. Could we have truly misjudged him? I almost got killed because of you too.
The Demon Emperor's formation, invincible under the heavens. I didn't even see you move. How could it have been broken by you?
That pathetic formation of yours. Couldn't anyone with hands do it?
Behold my ultimate technique. The Demon Emperor manifests. You dare.
Father! Don't blame me. Actually, I knew long ago. We are descendants of the Demon Emperor. I also knew that you would definitely kill me today. You want to use my life essence to break the Demon Emperor's seal. You chose this place for the sword-burning assembly.
The film
Because
was
this is where
translated and narrated
the
by
Demon Emperor
media.
is sealed.
You bastard.
But father, you are old. The Demon Emperor's cultivation and the position of sovereign all belong to me now.
Fratricide and parricide, murdering one's father to achieve the Tao. You are lower than a beast.
The 4 bronze swords are destroyed, and with the blood of my Ling family, the Demon Emperor's seal is like a candle in the wind, ready to break at any moment. Who among you can stand against me?
This damnable seal. I, the Emperor, have finally emerged.
We welcome the Demon Emperor.
Well done. From now on, you are the greatest general under my command.
I have no desire to be a general.
Then what do you want to be?
I want to devour you. No, you bastard. You actually want to devour me. No. You and I share the same lineage. Why can you become the Demon Emperor, while I cannot? Be it the sovereign in person, or the Imperial Preceptor's junior brother. I have devoured the Demon Emperor. In my eyes, you are all just ants.
Ling Entian.
Will you surrender the throne or not?
Father,
You were able to withstand my casual strike. You do have some skill.
Tell me, what are you so smug about? I should actually thank you. I was worrying about how to deal with the seal my senior brother left behind. Since you've come out, I'll just kill you, and this seal won't be needed anymore, will it?
even the sovereign is no match for him. Husband, can you handle this?
Don't ask a man if he can handle it. A mere Ling Enshin. I can crush him with one hand.
Such arrogance. Your senior brother couldn't defeat the Demon Emperor back then. And now that I have devoured the Demon Emperor, do you think you can defeat me? What are you even supposed to be?
I've told you so many times. Why are you all so fond of celebrating before you've won?
Crown Prince, our Su family is willing to pledge loyalty to you.
Our Shen family is also willing to defect to the Crown Prince. Wipe out Zhang Feng.
You bunch of useless fools. You really do love to switch sides with the wind. However, I am currently in need of a few obedient dogs.
A bunch of idiots turning traitor. A wise bird chooses its tree to nest in. Chu Ming, breaking off our engagement. Could never be my fault?
That vermin even said that our family would be wiped out. And yet, it was the Qin and Zhao families that were destroyed. Isn't that laughable?
Father,
Who gave you the courage to provoke me time and time again? Do you really think I wouldn't kill?
You even dared to lay a hand on my people.
Who do you think you are?
Fine, you have successfully infuriated me. Die.
Let him run again.
No matter. He is merely delaying the inevitable for a few days. His death is a certainty.
And them?
Leave them be. Let them wait for their end.
wait, Chu Ming, I was wrong. I'm willing to marry you. Will you give me another chance? I beg you. Me too, I can even be a concubine.
I don't accept trash. Go.
Take them away.
Have you finished changing?
Just a moment.
You look fine in your regular clothes. I actually like them too.
That won't do. We thwarted the Duke of Django's conspiracy and saved the entire Daxia. We wanted to give you a surprise.
A surprise?
Could I not wear these? It's so embarrassing.
I've already seen everything anyway. What's there to be embarrassed about? How is it? Does it look good?
Yes. Can you wear clothes like this more often?
The film was translated and narrated by M Media.
Absolutely not. Just wearing them once feels like dying. I am never wearing these again.
I think they're quite nice.
Exactly. Since you've already worn them. Shouldn't there be some kind of reward?
Wait, I'm not finished yet.
There's more.
I have one more question for you.
The three of us.
Who do you choose?
Does that even need asking? Obviously. I want you all.
You wish.
It's true. I am naturally beautiful as it is.
One is the daughter of the Prince of Landling. The other is a princess. And my useless sister, what can she possibly compete with them for?
If she won't step up herself, there's no use in us worrying.
You all are still too young. What is there to be troubled about with such a small matter?
Grandmother, do you have a good plan?
This is our kin family's dragon phoenix elixir. Once she drink it, a man and a woman will be overcome with desire and are bound to conceive once she is carrying Chu Ming's child. While we have to worry about Yuru losing his favor,
Brilliant. Ginger really does get spicier with age.
Grandmother, I'll go take this too. My useless sister.
Pour it all for her.
Is something the matter?
Yuru, you see that Chu Ming is tired from reading this chicken soup. Why don't you bring it to him? You should drink some too. Just remember, don't let anyone else have any.
Take my move.
Come at me. Bomb!
Tear of cues.
Pair of K's. Bomb! I'll bomb too. Another bomb. You two lost? Stick it on me.
Lost again.
Stick them all on me.
The chicken soup is here.
Perfect. Chicken soup is my absolute favorite. Come on. Let's all have some together. There's something in this soup. I'm supposed to be immune to all poisons. How did I get hit? This is bad. This is a restorative. And a hell of a potent one at that. Where do you think you're going? Get over here. That old hag set me up. Nice work, old hag. What's wrong with you?
I don't know either.
What's the matter?
I didn't think it would happen so fast. Typical me.
So, what do you plan to do now?
Marry you, of course.
But Ling Enshin still hasn't been caught.
The film was translated and narrated by M.
No matter, I
Media.
cast a divination for him. He'll perish if he meets a chicken.
What does that mean?
It means, as long as we keep plenty of chickens at home, he's bound to die the moment he shows up.
You've really developed an addiction to raising chickens, haven't you?
Now that you mention it, I remember. I have a few at home. Hens and pullets. When they lay eggs, I'll bring them over to nourish you all.
Great.
Those are phoenixes, aren't they?
Whatever they are, they lay eggs all the same.
Marshall uncle, where are you?
My father? I'd better hide.
Sit. What is it?
It concerns the Zhengguo mansion and the Su and Shen families. I wanted to discuss it with you.
How do you intend to handle them?
The conspirators in the Zhengguo mansion have already been executed. The rest have all been dismissed. Only Ling Entian remains at large. You say these two great families. Their heads are already dead. And their businesses have been severely crippled. They've already fallen to third-rate status. Do you think there's any need to target them further?
No need. This is simply the result of karmic backlash. Whether the first intervene or not, the outcome would be the same.
My master once gave them for swords. The intention was to help them. Pity. Only the Qin and Zhao families grasped that opportunity.
They thought burning the swords would harm the Daxia, not realizing that once the swords were gone, the tripod's destiny would return to the original divine vessel, which is to say, into my own body. Besides making me stronger and bringing more stability to the Daxia, nothing else will change.
Greetings, Sovereign. Greetings, sir. I have already sent people to search for Ling Enshin's whereabouts. Unfortunately, there is no information as of now. I am afraid my cultivation is too shallow, and I simply cannot track Ling Entian down.
No matter, he was injured by me. So he must be seeking a treasure to heal his wounds. You need only wait for him to fall into the trap.
I wonder what kind of treasure Ling Entian would look for.
As for a treasure capable of healing the wounds I inflicted, there are only a few possibilities. The most obvious one currently is the phoenix plume I gave to the Lei family.
Marshall uncle. So you had been planning this since back then. That's amazing. Then we shall head to the Lei family to set our ambush.
Just standard procedure, no need to be impressed. Let's put the matter of Ling Enshin aside for now. I need you all to do something else for me.
What is it?
My wedding, of course.
So I'm to be a grandfather soon, then? Marshall uncle. If you marry Zuer, would our children call me grandfather? Or would they call me senior brother?
Seniority is a trivial matter. Let them call you grandfather. And you can call them junior sister and junior brother. Let's keep our relationship separate.
Marshall uncle is right.
Damn it. I need a treasure to heal my injuries. Right. That phoenix plume of Lei Bao's. That is a peerless treasure. I must get my hands on it. But before that, I need to lure Chu Ming away. The phoenix plume.
This is bad.
What is it?
The little princess has been abducted.
What?
What exactly happened?
We were busy handling matters regarding the three great families, but Ling Enshin suddenly appeared and snatched the little princess away. He left a message saying you must come alone to Yangshu Mountain to save her.
This trap is far too obvious, but Zuer is in their hands.
I will go to Yanshu Mountain alone. The 4 bronze swords have returned. My life-bound immortal artifact, the Shenong Cauldron, has reached its complete form. All of their schemes and calculations are nothing more than child's play to me.
Marshall uncle. I leave Zuer to you.
Wait for me.
A bottom feeder like you couldn't possibly harm Brother Chu Ming.
That remains to be seen. You wretched girl. You have no idea. I have consumed the power of the Demon Emperor.
Are you dull-witted or just blind? Look at yourself before you start talking.
You! If I were to toy with you right in front of him, I wonder what kind of expression he'd make.
The film was
If I were you,
translated
I wouldn't
and
stand so close.
narrated by M Media.
You really did come.
Who gave you the courage to face me? Show me whatever tricks you have.
Do you really think you're so impressive? Once my strength is restored, I will kill you as easily as slaughtering a chicken. You think? I came here to cause you trouble without being prepared. Activate formation. Start. How is this possible? Even if a true dragon arrived, it could not break my dragon trapping formation. Why can't I activate it?
Stop struggling, you fool. The moment I walked in, your pathetic little formation was easily brushed aside.
Fine, if I kill her. Let's see if you can still smile.
Get lost. Brother Chu Ming, I knew you would protect me.
As expected, Ling Enshin went to the Lei family.
There really was an ambush, but do you really think a few of you can hold me back?
You can try.
I was well prepared.
Leander, you are courting death. Let her go, or you will regret it.
Lord Demon Emperor has already used a secret rite to sacrifice all of our kin, pushing our cultivation to its absolute limit. Even you two old things are no match for me now.
Sacrificing your entire clan. What a vicious, heartless method. How could you do such a thing?
It's all that Chu Ming's fault. If he had just died quietly, we wouldn't have ended up in this situation. Everything we're facing today is all because he forced our hand.
It was clearly you who looked down on Chu Ming in the first place, demanding to break off the engagement. How can you blame Chu Ming for that?
Shut up. If he had revealed his true identity earlier, why would we have ever broken off the engagement? And you? If you had just obediently given yourself to my brother, how could he have been killed by Chu Ming?
You all are all insane.
Today, I'll kill you first, to collect a bit of interest.
This person is still useful alive. If you want to save her, hand over the phoenix plume. With this phoenix plume, I will be able to recover to my peak.
Release her.
I can let her go. But I'm going to scar this woman's face first.
Okay.
Let's see how you face Chu Ming after this.
Stop, stop.
Let's see who dares to touch her.
Chu Ming,
Sorry, I'm late.
I'm fine.
Don't worry, I'm here. They can't hurt you.
That's a bold statement. Last time, it was my sword that was lacking, allowing you to catch me off guard. Now that I have received the true teachings of Lord Ling Enshin, my powers increase significantly. Killing you will be as easy as crushing an ant. Prepare to die.
Watch out.
How is this possible?
Has she always been this brave?
Impossible. My Demon Emperor's demonic soldiers are invincible. How could they lose to a wet behind the ears brat like you? It must be that these two useless fools were just too incompetent. Useless trash, what good are you to me? I have already attained peak strength. Killing you will be a piece of cake.
Aren't you a bit too confident?
You nameless brat, I have only just unsealed my powers. My current strength is not even 1/10 of what it will be. You don't really think that just because you won one round, you are stronger than me, do you? You can't kill me. I will hide in the shadows. As soon as you let your guard down, I will kill everyone you care about.
This guy is more annoying than a fly.
He got away again. Brother Ming, what should we do? This guy even wanted to use this to threaten my husband. I'll kick his skull in sooner or later. Dad, what are you laughing at?
Martial Uncle had long anticipated that Ling Entian would come to seize the Phoenix Plume, so he had already tampered with it ahead of time. That Ling Entian thought he was so clever, using a diversion to scheme against Sir, little knowing that Sir was playing along with his own counter scheme.
My Phoenix Plume isn't so easily used. Ling Nenshin's methods to conceal the heavens are no longer effective. I can pinpoint his location at any time. It really is the Qin family.
What? Then let's hurry to the Chen family and save them.
Don't worry, I'm here. He won't be able to hurt anyone.
You, who are you?
The film was translated.
I'm here to
and
collect your
narrated
interest.
by M Media.
How did you find me so quickly?
How many times do I have to tell you? The times have changed. Fool.
Wait. Give me one more chance.
How can I give you a chance?
I had no choice before. But now I want to be a good person.
Fine. Then go tell the King of Hell. We'll see if he lets you be a good person in your next life.
Even your senior brother couldn't kill the Demon Emperor back then. What makes you think you can? Because I have merged with the Demon Emperor.
It is a pity. I am far stronger than my senior brother. He could not kill him. But I can. That old codger was quite hard to kill.
You actually killed Ling Entian?
It seems we have come at a bad time.
No, you have come at the perfect time.
Congratulations, Martial Uncle, on no longer being single. Congratulations, sir.
Looking for a being, are you?
I am your father-in-law now. You cannot go around laying hands on people.
It is fine. Let's keep our relationship separate. A martial uncle disciplining his martial nephew is perfectly fine.